Hello viewers, welcome to my channel SKG Aptitude and Reasoning. Today we are going to discuss about square and cube roots. So this is our today's topic, square and cube roots. So first we try to discuss about what is meant by square. What is meant by square? Suppose let us consider a number a, and if I multiply the same number for 2 times, that is a into a, that will give the square, that is a square. Suppose let us consider an example here. Suppose let us consider a number 4. If I take 4 for, or if I multiply 4 for 2 times, it will become as 16. So the square of 4 is nothing but 16. 4 square is nothing but 16. Similarly, if I take for 5, it is as 5 into 5. I need to multiply for 5 for 2 times. It will give me the answer as 25. So let us try to write some of the squares here. So let us take what is 1 square value. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36, and 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64, 9 square is 81, and 10 square is 100. So after this one we need to remember also 11 square. 11 square is 121, 12 square is 144, 13 square is 169, 14 square is 196, 15 square is 225, 16 square how much 256, 17 square is 289, 18 square is 324, 19 square is 361, and 20 square is 400. To find the shortcut for method. So now I want to find what is 21 square. What is 21 square? Or I need to find what is 67 square, or what is 101 square. There are some methods to find the square of a given number here. There are some methods. So let us consider method 1 here. So we need to find the values for these numbers here. So let us consider method 1 here. So this method 1 is applicable for like up to only 99 numbers. Let us consider up to 99 only. Suppose if I want to consider like let us consider 21 square. I need to find the 21 square value here. So what I need to do is, so for this we need to remember the basic formula of a plus b whole square formula. A plus b whole square is nothing but a square plus b square plus 2ab. A square plus b square plus 2ab. So if I consider this number as ab, so what is a square? So I need to write it as 0,4. And what is b square? 0,1. And I need to take this 2ab value. So 2 into 1 will be 2 into 2. So after leaving the units place, write down the product here, that is 2ab. So what is 2ab value? 2 into 1 into 2. So that is 0, 4. So 1, 4 and 4. So the 21 square value will be equals to 441. So similarly try to find for 67 square also here. So what is 6 square? That is 36. And what is 7 square? 49. And what is 6 into 7? 6 7s is of 42, and 42 into 2 will be 84. By leaving the units place, write down the product of 2ab here. Now add the values here. So it will be 9, 8, 14 and 4. So the square of 67 square will be 440 square 4489. But when it will be what is 101 square? I already told that this method is applicable only for 99 numbers only. Suppose what we need to do if beyond or greater than 100 square, suppose if I want to find the greater than 100 square, which method or what is the step to find the square of that number here? So here method 2 is present here, method 2 here. So in this in the previous method what I have assumed, I assume the number as AB, but in this method 2, now I am considering that number as capital A, or this number as A square. Now I need to assume this as A square. So this can be written as A plus D into A minus D plus D square. So already we found out the square of 67 square. Let us try to find the 67 square here. So the main idea or the main motto of this method or objective of this method is to reduce the calculation, we need to make or we need to get more number of zeros. If we get more number of zeros, we get lesser calculation. More number of zeros, less will be the calculation. If less will be the zeros and more will be the calculation. So remember this point. More the number of zeros, lesser will be the calculation. So for this number, what I am assume this as 67. For this number, I am adding plus 3 here and minus 3 here. Whatever the value you have added here, that same value you need to subtract here. So if I add this one plus 3, it will become 70, and if I subtract 3, it will become 64. So now I need to write as 64 into 70 bar, and 3 square will be 909. So here 10 was present here, so retain that one digit as it is and carry forward 0 here. So we need to multiply 64 into 7 bar 9. So what is 64 into 7? 7 4s is of 28 and 7 6 is of 42. 42 plus 2 is of 44 and 8 9. So the square of 67 will be 4489. So in the previous also we got the same answer here. So similarly, let us try to find for the remaining different for other numbers here. So let us consider one more number is, let us assume the square of 212, or what is the square of 212, or what is the square of 123. So we need to find the square of these numbers here. So let us consider here 212. So for both numbers, what I am doing here, so one time I am adding plus 12 and one time I am subtracting 12. So you need to do the whatever the value you have added here, that same value you need to subtract here. So similarly take 123 here. So I am adding, one time I am adding 23, one time I am subtracting 23 here. And if I add 12 to this one, it will become what? 224. And if I subtract 12 here, it will become what? 200. So what is 12 square value? 12 square value will be 144. Now multiply a plus d into a minus d bar 144. So here 2 zeros are present, so retain 2 digits on the right side here. So if left side whatever the number of zeros are present, on the right side retain that many digits here, retain those many digits here. So here 2 digits are present here, so I am retaining 2 digits and I am carry forwarding this 1 to this side here. So it will become what? 2 into 224 plus 1 bar 44. It will become what? 449 and 44. And the square of 212 will be 444,944. And similarly I am doing this one. So it will become what? 146 and it will become what? 100. So 146 into 100 bar 23 into 23. What is 23 square? So we already told 0409. 2 into 3 will be 6, 2 into 3 will be 6, 6 into 2 will be 12. So it can be written as 529. So 23 square will be 529. So this I was told in method 1 here. This I was told in the method 1 here. So here 2 zeros are present on the left side. So I am retaining 2 digits on the right side here. I am carry forwarding this 5 to the next one. 146 into 1 will be 146 only, plus 5 bar 29. So 146 plus 5, it will be like 151 and 29. So the square of 123 will be 151 and 29. So I hope you understand this one. Similarly, you try to solve it for 952 square is how much, and 349 square is how much. So you take this as an example problem and try to solve this method. I hope you understand this problem, and if you got the answer for these problems, try to post it in the comment section, so that your answers, or if you have any doubts, that your answers will be clarified here. Have a good day. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you again.